Hello you guys. Today I'm coming to you with another delicious, tasty treat. Okay, bread pudding. This is not your everyday bread pudding that you may have grew up with. So right now I just have brioche buns and I'm just breaking them up into bite-sized pieces. And this is my spin on bread pudding. It's probably a little bit different than what you're used to, but it's still delicious. Give it a try. Please take a moment, hit the subscription button so you could be notified of my weekly uploads of delicious eats and tasty treats. Hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Okay, so I'm just breaking these up. And you want to break it up into not real fine pieces, but kind of manageable. Again, because this is bread pudding and not stuffing, so you want to break it up just a little bit more. And you could just tear it. You don't really have to cut it. Okay, so this is broken up pretty good. Okay, so that I'm going to add. To that I'm going to add 4 beaten eggs. And to the beaten eggs, I'm going to add, we love cinnamon in this house, so I'm going to go in with a half a teaspoon. No, I'm going to make it 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. To the eggs. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And again, if you don't like that much vanilla, you can use less, but we love vanilla, so 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I have 1 cup of, 2 sticks of melted butter. And again, this is a delicious treat. So you want it nice and creamy. And I'm just gonna mix that up. So to here we have the eggs, cinnamon, and butter. And I'm gonna add 1 cup of white sugar. And if that's too much sugar for you, you can use less. And I'm gonna give that a quick stir, break that up. I'm just going to pour that over our bread so it can begin to moisten the bread. I also have about 2 ounces of raisins that I just soaked in apple juice to plump them up. If you don't like raisins, you can use cranberry or currants. Give it a try. Let me know which one you liked. Currants, cranberry, and to that I'm going to add some apricots. Let me move this out of the way. I'm just going to cut them up. Into little pieces, not too small. Now, if you didn't like apricots, you can use peaches, you can use plums, you can even use apples. But we love apricots, so we're going to go along with apricots. And I have about 8 ounces of apricots. And again, you can use peaches, plums, apples. Every bread pudding could be different. You can add your own spin to it. Okay, so I'm going to add that in. And now I have 1 cup of milk. Give that a stir. And you just want to make sure the bread is absorbing all the liquid, and it looks like it's doing that, so we shouldn't have really any problems. You really don't want a dry bread pudding. I mean, that wouldn't be a delicious eat or a tasty treat. Okay, so I think that's thoroughly mixed. my favorite baking pan. You ever put something in the oven and it doesn't really cook thoroughly through? That can be more of the pan you're using than your oven. So this is just a baking 9-inch baking pan, 9-inch baking pan that I oiled so that it doesn't stick. That's the worst thing, to make something and you can't get it out because it's sticking to the pan. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees. Now it should be done after 25-30 minutes, but each oven is different, so you can start checking yours at 20 minutes. Okay, so in the oven it goes. Okay, so here's the bread pudding. I just took it out the oven. It cooked for about 30 minutes. It is delicious. Now I love my bread pudding warm, but if you like your bread pudding to be a little bit colder or stiffer, you could put it in the refrigerator or the freezer for a few minutes, but I just love mine nice and warm. So I'm gonna take a piece. Oh, it's so delicious. Here we go, nice and hot. Now you could put Cool Whip on top or some ice cream, but I love it just as it is. And there you go, a new spin on bread pudding. Until next time, please take a minute, hit the subscription button, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Let me know how you liked it. What did you change? How did you make this your recipe? Maybe you use peaches instead of apricots. Until next time, enjoy.